Hello everyone, my name is Joel or Joel. Welcome to my channel and welcome to Exhalo Fortis. So this video is a less than 10-minute video. It is an incredible warm-up routine that I designed for all my clients and for anyone on the internet that wants to do a total body warm-up. This warm-up is good to do before any activity like running or lifting or swimming. And also you can do it as a standalone routine if you want to invite a little movement into your day. Be sure to skip anything that feels uncomfortable in your body and get ready because I'm going to guide you through this entire warm-up. Let's go. First, let's start in a standing position. Extend your arms out and just draw little circles with your fingertips, activating the shoulders, warming up the upper pecs and the traps here. Count to about 10 or 12 and then reverse the direction of those little arm circles. Next, we're going to move into large arm circles. So extend your arms out and slowly draw large arm circles in one direction until you count to about 10 or 12 or however many you need or however few. Once you hit your number, reverse the direction of those arm circles. During this time, I'd recommend that you go as fast or as slow as you need to warm up your upper back, warm up your shoulders, get your upper body ready to lift some weights or to move. From arm circles, we're moving into huggers. So just keep one arm on top and incorporate your shoulder blades, squeezing your shoulder blades. Count to maybe about 5 until you switch whichever arm is on top. Now we're moving down to our ankles. So simple ankle rotations in one direction, count to about 5. Then once you get there, maybe reverse the direction, switch feet whenever you're ready. If you have issues with balance, I'd advise that you hang onto a wall or something that's nearby so that you can balance on one foot, repeating the same thing on the other foot, 5 revolutions in one direction, 5 in the other direction. Next, we're gonna come down to the floor onto a tabletop position. This may be a good time to put some padding underneath your knees if you have sensitive knees. But if you are in tabletop, that means your wrists are directly below your shoulders, your knees are directly below your hips, and look down at your hands. Make sure that you externally rotate your hands just a little bit so that your pointer finger is pointed straight. Now we're gonna do cow, that's what you see there, and then cat. So inhale, pull the mat towards you, drop your belly, raise your head, that's cow. Exhale, press the mat away, round your spine, this is cat. Inhale up, that's cow. Exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, this is cat. You can go at your own breathing pace, but I advise doing 5 cats, 5 cows, following your breath. Next, we're gonna do bird dog. So what we do here, we extend one arm and extend the opposite leg back. So you can either meet your elbow and your knee, or if that's too difficult because of your balance, you can just set them down as you see me doing there. So let's do 10 bird dogs. So inhale out, exhale in. Inhale out, exhale in. Good. Keep going. You can do as many or as few as you need here. Just ensure that you kick out your heel energetically and dorsiflex your toe. So that means that your toes pointed down towards your body. Once you finish one side, do the other side. Remember, you don't have to meet your knee and your elbow if you're falling out of balance. You can just set those limbs back down on the ground and then extend out. Just make sure to follow your breath. So inhale out, exhale in. Inhale out, exhale in. Do at least 10 or as many as you can. And once you're ready, come back down to tabletop, take a little breather, and get ready for the next exercise. Now we're gonna do glute bridge. So lay flat on your backs. Make sure that your heels are just out of reach from your fingertips. When you're down here, you're gonna either place your palms in front of your chest, squeezing together. This is the harder way to do it, slightly harder. A little bit easier is to place your palms on the ground and then just press your heels down into the ground, hips up to the sky. Do 10 or as many repetitions as you'd like. Just make sure you're squeezing your glutes when your booty goes up to the sky. You can engage your hamstrings a little bit more by energetically pulling your heels in towards your torso. You can switch hand positions if you like or keep them on the floor. This is good for your lower back, activating your core. Exhale up, inhale down. Good. Whenever you're done, you can hug your knees into your chest, giving yourself a little low back stretch. Make sure your lower back is touching the mat, using the weight of your thighs and your legs to massage your lower spine. Just enjoying this little moment here. Next, you're going to wrap your hands around just one shin and slowly start rocking and rolling yourself up to a seated position. Also massaging your back here. Go slow here. It is just a warm up. Next, we're going to do an anterior hip stretch. So start off by being in a 90-90 position. So that means that your back knee is directly below your hip, your front ankle is directly below your front knee. We're going to squeeze our glute, and that's going to stretch that front part of our thigh, our quadricep there. So just give a little booty squeeze, maybe do 2 to 4 booty squeezes. Make sure you're breathing here. And whenever you get to your number, just switch legs and ensure that you're in a 90-90 position on the other side. Stretching that front thigh there. And then also make sure that your back knee is directly behind your thigh here. It is not angled in different directions. Just squeezing that glute the same amount of repetitions as you did on the other side. Next, we're going to do a more advanced exercise. This is a split squat. Again, starting in that 90-90 position. And we're going to load that front heel and then rise up a little bit. Notice how the front shin is straight the whole time. That may mean that I am not going up as high, but I'm maintaining that front shin straight. Try it out, but if you're falling out of balance or if it feels strange, please skip the split squat and move on to the next exercise. Switch legs whenever you're ready. It is helpful to look down at your feet and make sure that your feet are on 2 distinct tracks instead of a single track. That will help with balance. Now we're standing up. We're back to standing. So the next thing we're going to do are jumping jacks. So do 30 jumping jacks as you see me doing here. Just ensure that your toes are pointed forward. Try and get all that extension in your arms. We're trying to meet your hands above your head here. You can do as many or as few as you want. I usually do about 30 for a warm-up. If a doctor or anyone ever told you to not do impact, please skip the jumping jacks. Instead, you can do thigh taps. I will demonstrate thigh taps in a second. So if you can't do jumping jacks, thigh taps are good alternatives. So just place your hands in front of your hips and meet your thighs to your hands. Do as many repetitions as you need, maybe 30 on each side. The last exercise for this warm-up are laser beam squats. So place your hands in front of your chest. Make sure you have an active core, so there's belly button to spine, and you're like James Bond going underneath a laser beam with your head. The main thing is that you make sure that your toes are pointed forward throughout the whole exercise and your booty is going back and down. Your chest is up, so we're always having a straight chest here, a square chest to the front. Do 8 or less or more, as many repetitions as you need. Just make sure you have good form. Here I'll show you how your booty is going back and down, toes pointed forward. And that is it. Your body's ready for a workout or any activity. You got this warm-up done in less than 10 minutes. Good job. If you want to learn more about exercise, Ayurveda, yoga, running, please visit my website at exhalafortes.com or subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Instagram at exhalafortes. Thank you and be well.